Welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name is Sierra and today we are going to be making some sublimation t-shirts. Woo! You might be thinking. So earlier this week I got my Epson EcoTank 2720. I filled it up with ink. I went live to show that, so make sure that you check out that video as well. It is a super easy process. When you buy one of these printers, it is probably the easiest thing to convert ever. You literally, instead of taking the ink that they give you, you buy some ink on Amazon or wherever. If you wanted to support a local small business, they have them too. And you fill the cartridges with that ink rather than the ink that they gave you, and you use sublimation paper. So the ink that I got, it's from Printer's Jack. I went over all of the ink in that live video. So make sure you check that out before you go diving into actually making a shirt. And the paper that I use, it is A-sub paper. And it says sublimation paper right on top of it. And it says right here, especially designed for Epson, Sawgrass, and Ricoh printers. All in all, I spent under $250 for the paper, the ink, and the printer. Now, I did get a deal on Target.com for that printer, so, and I think it's still going. So if you're even thinking about it, now's the time to get the printer, at least. But the ink was 15 bucks on Amazon, which is way cheaper than regular inkjet ink, which is nuts. And the paper was $20 on Amazon, so not too shabby, I must say. All right, so going on, I am going to show you how to print your material, how to trim it, and how to apply it. So with sublimation, it's kind of like print then cut for design space when you're using like those transfers, but it's a little different. You do want to mirror your image, and you want to make sure that it's a print then cut image. And what that means is that you're going to have this border around your image. Is that border useless during the sublimation process? Absolutely, and you want to cut it off. That's where you might benefit from just printing it from any other, like from your computer. Words are hard. Instead of Design Space, but I created all of these images in Design Space. So, well, most of them. Some I did in Procreate, but it was just easier for me, and I'm going to trim them down anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's go into the cut process, or the print process, shall we? So here I have my image, my Design Space open. I'm gonna go up to print, and I'm gonna go to send to printer. I'm gonna zoom in for you so you can see what I'm doing. And I might turn you in the right direction. There you go. All right, so here is your print setup screen. You'll select your printer, and you'll select how many copies you want to make. Remove the bleed. I'll repeat it. Remove the bleed, because you're not going to run this through your Cricut unless you're doing a darker shirt. And use system dialog. Now pay attention to where your system dialog pops up, because it'll pop up in the background. Then you're going to go down here to print. Use system dialog is this tab, this toggle thing. And in the background, you're going to see your print dialog pop up. So here is where you'll select your printer. You'll make sure how many copies you want, but down here is the important part. Where it says quality, there's draft, normal, and best. You want to select best. And then you'll print. I'm double checking my printer because I have sent it to the wrong printer several times. We're good. All right. So I'm not ready for my close-up. Let's bring me back in here. Okay, hi. So now we're gonna hop on over to the printer, and you can see it printing away over there. I have another one that I'm going to print. While that one is printing, same thing, remove bleed, use system dialog, and no! Why did it do that? I really hope that this will fix itself, and I don't think it will. I'll have to reprint. But you can see, I had this issue in the beginning when I did my test print, but you can see the lines are not going over so well. That's not going to end well. That's a waste of paper and ink. Let's see if the next one works better. Oi. Okay. Let's see if this works better. Maybe if I hold on to the print, I am working on getting a new stand. It just, dang it, I did it again. Printed at the wrong printer. It automatically selects the other one, and it drives me crazy. That one is not a sublimation printer. My husband's gonna kill me for that because it's like the 6th time I've done it. So much wasted paper and ink. It's alright, I've got some pretty pictures on paper now. Oop. No, it did it too. No. Definitely gonna be able to see that. So lame. I don't know what to do about it either. And it's weird because it's only in like the black and these colors. But that's okay. I don't need all of these images. Well, I need the one to show you. So what I'm gonna do is, while I press the one shirt, I'm gonna run a nozzle check. Give it some copy paper. I don't know what I did with my copy paper. Sorry guys, I just need to, there it is. Do this real quick. But we're gonna hop on over to the press afterwards. Okay. All right. So, here we go. We are in the pressing area. So, in order to press these, you need a few things. We need this. I use a t-shirt ruler. You're going to need a lint roller. You're going to need heat resistant tape. And you're going to need a couple sheets of butcher paper. I use craft paper. I'm hoping this works because I don't have any butcher paper. And a Teflon sheet. So many things are needed. So I currently have this little shirt on here, and I can't use that shirt right now. I need to use the other shirt because the printer's jacked up. So what I did here, it's a cotton shirt, 100% cotton, glidden shirt, and I'll explain, hold on. I used this. I used 4 ounces of this and 16 ounces of water. In the only spray bottle that I could find. And I put it in here, I mixed it up, I shook it. Every time you use it, you must shake it. And I went to Crazy Town spraying the shirts. I did that last night, let them dry overnight. That way they're nice and dry by the time you get to the press. So first things first, you want to give your shirt a good pre-press. So I have my press set at 385 and for 60 seconds. For the pre-press, what this does is it just removes any moisture or anything in it. And it's literally just like a 10-second thing. Then you're going to take your lint roller. Oops. Try not to wrinkle the fabric. And remove anything that might be in the way of your design. I'm gonna press again because I wrinkled it up. But you want to remove anything that might be on where you're gonna lay this decal. And that's because if you don't, what will happen is you're going to color whatever that is and not the shirt. So you'll have a little blank space. And because this decal is a bit longer, I'm going to pre-press down a little bit further too. La la la. Again, just quickly pressing, getting that moisture and all of that good stuff out of there. So, using my t-shirt ruler. Oh, first we need to cut this. So we're gonna take scissors, get rid of the black. Does not need to be perfect. I am the worst cutter in the world. That is why I bought a Cricut. I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. Ooh. Careful not to cut off any things. I love this paper because, you know, with some papers, the ink takes forever to dry on. This was dry within seconds, which is great because then you don't really have to worry about like your finger oils getting all over your design. Now I have briefly cut this out. I don't like how much is here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little trimming around those as well. You might see a toddler running around in the background. She's trying to be sneaky, but I know she's back there. Again, just not making it very perfect by any means. Let's be real. I wanted to do this in under a half an hour, but with some of the technical difficulties, that's not realistic, I'm learning. So, I did kind of F up and cut into that little thing right there. But guess what? It's all good because it's still attached. All right, so we are going to take my t-shirt ruler. If you don't have a t-shirt ruler, don't stress. Use the 3-finger rule. So 3 fingers from your collar, or go back to watching my t-shirt videos and watch how I fold and press to create a center line. But I recently got this amazing thing, and I am using it because my shirt's clingy. Because it's useful. I got this from JPI Blanks. I can drop a link in the description. Now, normally they say about 3 inches from the collar for this. You want to put your image face down. Let me move you. You're too far away. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna drop you down too so that you can see what's on the press. There you go. And then maybe zoom in too. There you go. Sorry for all the movement, guys. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I have my press or my t-shirt ruler guide thing on here. Have it all situated out to give me that center spot. And then I'm going to take my transfer, place it upside down. I'm actually gonna like do a little fold here. Not like a super fold, but just enough to give me a center point on my image. OCD. Right there. And then you're gonna take your tape. Normally I would have already taped it, but you're gonna take your tape. You don't need a whole lot, just a couple strips. So I cut one long strip. And then I cut that in half. And one here. And one here. And then I can remove this. Now, here's a super duper important part. You want to have something in between your shirt. I am using a double layered piece of craft paper. Maybe. Because if you do not, guess what's going to happen? You're gonna sublimate both sides. And I'm guessing that's not what you were going for. Go. And I actually need to turn my shirt to make sure those are on there real good. Because this decal is just a little bit higher or bigger than my press plate. So, trying to hold on to the paper inside so it doesn't fall out. There we go. And now you want to make sure that the image underneath, or that material, that paper underneath, is covering the entire area of that design. Alright, I folded it a little bit. That's okay. Alright, so I've got my image on there. I've got my material in between so that it doesn't bleed through. I'm going to take my other sheet of butcher paper and put it right on top here. And then I'm going to take a Teflon sheet and put it on top of that. Then we're going to press for the full 60 seconds, cross our fingers, and hope for the best. Now, while you sit here and stare at my heat press, you can fast forward if you'd like, or you can listen to me chat about my channel. Lots of awesome tutorials coming, things that you really would like to know, or should like to know. Lots of just fun things. I love the sublimation, and I am super excited to have it. So make sure you keep an eye out for more tutorials. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you do that. Lots of really awesome stuff. And I've been going live every week, either on Wednesday or Thursday, just depends on life and what it's throwing at me. And yeah, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Again, toddler in the background thinking she's smooth. All right, lift, remove everything. Remove that, remove your paper. And so I like to do a little check. I believe it's good. I think I might want to press again. Everything, so I want to make sure that I get all of the ink off of the image, off the paper. So I'm just going to press again for just a couple seconds here. I might have not had it up high enough. I did 385, which is more than some people say, and it's 60 seconds, so we'll see. I mean, this is as tight as it's going to go, so the pressure is appropriate. I don't know what else it could be, other than the fact that it's cotton. It's not polyester. I hate polyester. It is clingy as a mofo. So if I can avoid using it, I will. Plus, cotton's cheaper. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so this is a hot peel. You want to get it off of your shirt as soon as you can. Yeah, all the ink didn't come off, but that's okay. No big deal because it's still very vibrant. And then you remove it. And there's your finished product. Beautiful! I'm so happy it worked. Alright, so there's number 1. And now I've got like 20 more to do. But I'm not going to do those on camera because that would take forever. Alright, so give me a second. Let me adjust you back here. I could have just jumped over to the phone camera, but I don't like all that. See, and here I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this in a half hour, guys. Totally. It's only been 22 minutes. Hi again. No close-ups. So, now I'm going to figure out what's going on with my printer, and we'll talk to you guys next time. But again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's a really, really easy way to help support me in this adventure and keep me monetized so that I can keep buying this stuff and showing you guys how to use it. The other thing is I did create a Discord. If you don't know what a Discord is, it's an app that you can download and that you and I can chat through. And we're able to send images and videos so that I can help you in a better way if you have a question on anything that I'm doing. That link is in the description for this video. All you have to do is copy and paste the link into your device, and it'll have you create an account and all of that good stuff. It is a very, very secure way of helping me out and all that really awesome stuff, and a really great way for me to help you because I can actually send you a picture of Design Space or the heat press or the printer or just different things that you might have questions on. YouTube comments are great for comments, but if you want to help somebody with a picture, it doesn't work. There's no way to put a picture in the comment section. So if you need a more visual description of what I'm trying to explain to you, don't hesitate to reach out to me on that Discord. I am more than happy to help you. All right. So until next time, we'll see you later.